Hey guys, what's up? Sermo11 here with my review of the first episode of Final Space. I have to say, right off the bat, this first episode was fantastic. Final Space is the new cartoon on TBS joining American Dad, and the new show by the creator of regular show Close Enough, which will eventually be airing on the network. This review will contain spoilers, so be sure to watch the episode before watching this review. You have been warned. So Final Space Episode 1 is called Chapter 1. The show starts off in the future with the main character Gary stuck in space while his suit is leaking oxygen. He's talking to Hugh, and I believe Hugh is the control system for the ship that Gary lives on. The show cuts to the intro and it's in 3D. It doesn't look bad, but I'd prefer 2D art. That's just something I wanted to quickly throw out there. After the intro, we get a look into Gary's life. It's very depressing. He's stuck on a spaceship. He's all alone without human contact. And sure, there's robots and Hugh, the control system on the ship, but there's no humans. Gary also shows signs of insanity as he's written names on some of the robots and applications on the ship. He also tries to play cards with the robots. We later learn that Gary is a prisoner on this ship. He's not a captain. He's actually a criminal. He impersonated a pilot to impress a woman named Quinn, and this all happened back on Earth way back then. This was a good backstory to start the show off with. Also, a prison where you're stuck in space with a bunch of robots and artificial intelligence is a pretty dark punishment. And they even put a robot named Kevin on the ship so that Gary doesn't go insane, but he's showing signs of insanity, or at least trying to hold on to his sane mind by writing names on the robots. And the weird thing about the feelings that Gary has for Quinn is that he barely met her before being sent to his prison. And I can't see how he stayed attached for 5 years to someone that he doesn't know. And it's not a big deal at all. This is a TV show. It's not real life. It's just something I wanted to point out. I thought the interactions with humans were better than the interactions with the robots, so I hope Gary gains more people to talk to within the show. And Gary runs into an alien while repairing the ship, and he names it Mooncake. And there's a shift over to the villain in the show, and we get to see his powers in action. And we also learn that he's after this alien that Gary has named Mooncake. Gary's ship is being invaded by bounty hunters that want to kidnap Mooncake. And Gary's actions add more time to his sentence, which is also interesting to me. Like, that's a pretty cool system. Like, he tries to take a cookie a few times in the episode, and basically every time he tries to take a cookie, that's a day added onto his sentence. Like, that's cool. That's a very smart idea in my opinion. So that's something that I could see implemented into the future of humanity if they were to make like prisons in space or something like that. But that could also go very wrong because, you know, someone could take over the ship or something like that. Gary has Hugh lightfold the ship because of the bounty hunters. I'm not sure exactly what that did to the ship. It looks like it just made the ship travel fast. Anyways, the bounty hunters end up dying because one of them tries to escape, which opens up a hole in the ship and sucks all of them out into the vacuum of space. And the ship is now in the path of asteroids due to the light fold, and Gary and Mooncake are pulled from the ship, and Gary is able to grab his helmet before being pulled out into space. And Gary tries to travel using the air in his suit to make it back to the ship, but he doesn't let go of Mooncake, which causes him to fail. Mooncake then reveals his true powers and destroys all of the asteroids coming towards them. Later, we learn that one of the bounty hunters is still on the ship, named Avocado, and Avocado tells Gary that Mooncake is a planet killer and that the Lord Commander is looking for him. And there was a back and forth sort of banter between Gary and Avocado. I thought that was annoying. I didn't really find it funny at all. And the episode ends with the Lord Commander, his ship, coming after Gary's ship. So where exactly is this going? Will this guy be a villain for the entirety of the show, or is this just a villain for a few episodes? I mean, Final Space Season 1 is going to be pretty short, so I don't see this guy dying right away. I can see him being the final villain. It's cool that he's going to confront Gary right away, so that could be interesting, but we'll see in the next episode. So, Final Space Episode 1. This was a great first episode. It was really good, and part of that is due to the good writing and the fact that there's a mystery behind Mooncake, Gary's past, and what exactly is going on in space. Those are all plot reasons, but the show also has action in it, and the animation looks really good, and it's just a nice package overall. I think Gary's voice actor could work on emoting more. This was just the first episode, and most voice actors improve as the show goes on, so we'll see if the voice changes in any way. I'm excited to see where this show goes because there's a mystery surrounding it. I think the plot can go in a direction where we learn that Mooncake is evil or dangerous, but by being with Gary and being shown actual care, he becomes better. And the crew from the show are definitely in the intro. You can see everyone. You can see Quinn. You can see Avocado. You can see some of the robots on the ship like Kevin, and you can see the refrigerator. So those are some of the cast members. I like the fact that Gary isn't a hero. He is a criminal, you know, but he's in a position where he can become a hero, I'd say. So, what did you think about Final Space Episode 1? Did you follow the show before its TV debut? The creator has said that he has ideas up till Season 5. Would you like to see more from this show? Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. The links are below. I'm Surma11. See you next time, and peace out.